Dr. Rabbit's World Tour is something I really thoroughly enjoyed. This was released in 1998. It's written and directed by Bacal and Lloyd Goldfine, and we have Marty Nelson voicing Dr. Rabbit. And this is an animation. It's about 10 to 15 minutes long, and I think it's absolutely fabulous. I previously watched a Dr. Rabbit cartoon and was fascinated to see that it was produced in part by Colgate. And this one is definitely also produced in part by Colgate. On several occasions, Dr. Rabbit is proudly holding up a tube of Colgate toothpaste. Very, very funny. The premise is brilliant. He's going around the world with children to talk to children in different countries about the importance of oral hygiene. And what I love about this is immediately he is telling young viewers that everybody, everywhere, has to practice good oral hygiene. And of course, if everybody's doing it, then the viewer should probably do it as well. It makes them want to do it, in my opinion, because everybody in the whole world has to do this. And I think that that's really a great way for a bit of inclusivity, because we have children from all different countries, and every time they visit a child, the child then joins them on the journey, and it kind of grows and grows. And I won't give any examples of the places that he visits, because for me, that was part of the fun of wondering where he'd go to next. And each time he visits a child, we get a different piece of advice. For example, the first piece of advice is, I think it was the first one, a child is eating crisps or potato chips. And he tells the child that they shouldn't eat too many starches. And she asks what starches are, and he explains. And another tip we get is about flossing. And we get this really brilliant, very well done animation of flossing. And the germs in the mouth are actually little monsters, these little green monsters. Visually, it is so engaging. And we get so many close-ups of mouths. And honestly, it's so fun. I love anything that's educational when it's in cartoon form, but I love anything that's particularly medical, whether that's dental or any other kind of medical. So for me, this was really exciting. I had a lot of fun with this, and I think there are so many great tips in this that would be really ideal for young children or anybody of any age, just to remind us of the importance of oral hygiene. And there might be some things in this that some people don't know. For example, I guess it doesn't seem that obvious that crisps or potato chips would be really bad for the teeth. I don't know if this is true, but I read somewhere that they're potentially worse than chocolate because the potato stays in the teeth. I'm sure if you've had crisps or chips, you'd find that they kind of cling to the teeth more than a lot of other things do. I don't know if that's true, so don't quote me on that. But certainly there are facts in this that I think are really interesting. And it goes above and beyond teaching just about brushing techniques. It's really comprehensive. And then giving us all of these different locations helps to make it engaging and really fun and exciting. And obviously we have some fun animation. It's beautifully animated. The colour palette is gorgeous. We have a lot of bright colours. I love Dr. Rabbit's outfit. Needless to say, I adored this. I thought Dr. Rabbit's World Tour was fabulous. His Bright Smiles World Tour, as he calls it, is a really great idea. I honestly wish it had been longer. I had a lot of fun with this. If you are into animations that are educational and particularly dental or medical based, definitely check out Dr. Rabbit's World Tour. I don't ever remember having seen it as a child, but certainly watching it now as a 30-something, I adored every second of it, and I am certainly very happy to recommend it.